Hello y'all and welcome back to my video. Today we're starting off on the Steam page. I saw this game, I was just like, this looks so good in from not concept, but like from what I'm reading. Like Scarlet Hollow. I saw this, an episodic game. I love episodic games. It's been a while since any of them like came out and I've like really delved into them besides uh Dispatch, which was an incredible game. If you haven't watched it, it's up on my channel. I may plug it in up here. I don't know. But I say up here. It would be like over there. Over there. I don't know. I'm still new to that. Oh. But it says its description is your aunt's dead, your cousin hates you, you're stuck in a dead end town of Scarlet Hill. Choose your own path through a branching narrative so dense that you'll less than 1/5 of the game on a single playthrough. That to me is insane. You won't be able to save everyone. Good luck and welcome home. It's overwhelmingly positive. It's still in early access, but it released in 2021. It's all of the I can't find the reviews. Basically, never say anything bad about it. But I don't know. There was a couple, but it's overwhelmingly positive. It has so many reviews, and today we're gonna play. Warning: this is a horror game. It is not intended for all the audience. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. That was loud. But yeah, it's a horror game experience. Sadly, I have the demo currently, but I might actually buy the full game and do a full playthrough of this. Where the hell are the settings? I would like to make this full screen. But let's get right into this. My name? Nobodium. Or Caden. You live in the city of of Huntsville. Like, I don't know if that's what you want, like an actual. We're gonna name it Fleur. Oops. I did not mean to do that. How do I fix this? What did I do? Flandupa. Does not impact gameplay. I am he, him. Select 2. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue. Powerful build. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. Mystic, strange and unusual. You see the threads of the reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. I can talk to animals. The animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Good at lying. Hard to lie too. Fast talker. You can read people and you read the room. No door can hold you. Extremely good looking. I will. Observant with knack for picking up small details. And pathetic. Well read and rational. Possesses the wealth of knowledge and know when to use that. Talent researcher. Hot. Extremely good looking. Natural play people you like. I want to talk to animals and have a keen eye. Because they sound cool. You jolt away as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again. Make this full screen again. For a moment, you're hazy on details for where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before. But your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world. The past few days come back into focus. Long lost cousin. The bad news, the 26 hours of a bus ride with countless late night stops and a seedy depot that would have felt unsafe, even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlane Scarlet. Your cousin's mother and your aunt seemed to like something you shouldn't ignore. Even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with the side of the family. Fortunately, the end of the long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh, hello! Nice to meet you. You look like you've seen something. Why do I have a skeleton hand for a pointer? You got such a dirt face, like no lips. Like I forget how people used to make that face, but that's what they look like. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure if he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just a friend being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation. Let's see what these buttons do. I see. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Yeah, the bottomless black hole of your mouth says it all, sir. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know. Pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Man was really in love with it. Look at those eyes. He's dreaming about it. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yes. So chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Oh my god. Stranger, why wouldn't I talk to you? We're on a bus. Buses are the best place to meet new people. People, hands down, you're the only person left to meet. Am I the only other person on this bus? Like, go sit somewhere else. So, this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. Jesus, dude. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she was really mad. And not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. That's a real dick move. We had a good laugh, fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't even call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Are y'all even together at this point, sir? I'm gonna poke your eyeball. Though, about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real, and geez, you ever get so mad you want to kill somebody? Dude, you need to calm down, really. Breaks up with a relationship are serious, but not that serious. Threaten? Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. I'm not sure. I have never felt that way for another person. I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend you didn't just say that. No, not really, sir. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. That's fucked up. Why would you even have that feeling in the first place? It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. You can't brush that off, sir. You're just like nonchalant about it. Like, what the hell? Y'all don't believe this guy? I don't think you've loved that woman then. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son. Oh, no, this is the cherry on top now. So I'm not trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Yeah, so now you're a dirtbag dad. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Huh, that's interesting. Smart move. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you threatened to kill her, but now that she's given birth to your son, together you're planning on running off? Yeah, even if you love her, think about whether the love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Speaking from a person whose dad did that, don't do that. Just don't do that. Literally, be in the kid's life or don't be in it. Because if you think that's better for them, then do it. But then he's gonna come back 6 years later. Oh, I want my son. Huh? Yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. I hate your stare. You're giving me like a Kubrick stare or something. No need to be nasty. I was just asking, not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Getting away from your wife, I see. Or not your wife, girlfriend, what child to be. Almost nobody ever goes up there. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around there. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I was like, my lungs, the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them. They probably died. And in a while, now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook, see what they're doing up there. What year is this based in? Hope they didn't die. That's not a joking matter if you haven't heard them. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. About time this guy leaves. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you didn't get too bored without me around to talk. It's gonna be a blessing. Here, I have something for. You just give every. Are those peanuts? Yeah. Ninja rifles through his pack, presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. What the fuck? Why are they dripping? They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station. You best bet. I don't want them. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured. Plus, they drip all over my bag, so I didn't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking up dialogue often establishes new facts about who you are. No thanks. Oh, I don't want dripping peanuts. You better put your hand up to say no. Oh, I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes in the journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. Yeah, man, see, that's the yeah. Next to him, the juices drip, through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking. And with that, I leave you safe travels, friend. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's all over! It's like a cum stain! And just like that, you're done. You're alone. The stranger's peanut soaking in the sea across from you. Yeah, it's staying over there. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet, into the line. Almost there. Scarlet Hollow. The bus finally comes to a stop. It breaks squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous at best. It's a kiosk for a small town like this. You're amazed there's so much as a row, let alone a bus drive on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you, starts the engine, kicking up the clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place still behind. Oh, hello. You were in the trailer. Who are you? Hey, Nobodium. You instantly recognize the worn young woman for the few public photos on their Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha. Well, nice to meet you, Tabitha. She looked annoyed to be here. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah. Let's go with, hey, I'm sorry for your loss, Tabitha. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around, motions to an old BMW parked near the bus. You follow her, clambering into a dusty relic. Ooh, let's see the car. Ooh, the art style's so nice. Look at that. Look, I like the. I don't know. You can tell this is hand drawn. I think that's real nice. I miss hand drawn games. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the roads you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on. Not hand drawn, but like it's done in a way that doesn't look like it's. I forget the wording, but y'all get what I mean, right? It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as he focuses on the road. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationship and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Ooh. I guess you're both members of the Dead Moms Club now? That sounds fucked up. So, the funeral. I can't believe we're never actually met before. Let's be empathetic about this. She just lost someone. How are you doing? Holding up? Fine. Are you sure? Are you sure? You seem tense. You know, you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar with my mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. If y'all didn't know each other existed, I'm gonna pick your nose. Oh, I'm gonna get up in there real deep. But if y'all didn't know each other existed, or maybe you did, I don't know. Why is her your mom a sore spot for her? I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Look, I appreciate your concern. So, the funeral? It's on Sunday, right? Yeah, like I told you. That's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Um, since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Damn. What? That seems like a bit of mean way to think about it. Just no ceremony, no nothing. I guess we're both members of the. I'm not saying that. I can't believe we never actually been met before. You have your mom to thank for that, or had I guess? Look, I don't know what your my mom did to piss off the family, and I know you're going through a lot, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there a bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. Let's go with that one. Stares straight ahead, her expression icy. We're really not trying to prod. Oh God. I'm gonna say it just because it's kind of amusing. Because oh, her face is not what I was expecting. Holy shit! Icy glare. Maybe this was would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. You're really not going to drop it, are you? She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. I'm so sorry. You decide to sit in the silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Oh my god. Whoa, look at that. It's a nice house. It reminds me of the. Not the house. Oh, I know what it is. A series of unfortunate events. The second parent they went to after after the guy, the zoologist. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments into the gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, also always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once reimagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you as you stare at it and perched on the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Oh, spooky. You're hit with a blast of dusty air. You step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in the room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches moan of the ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms was safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Oh, lovely. I wasn't planning on it. I'm probably gonna hide in the room. Hook up my PS5, play a little Terraria, a little bit of Power World. Just for the fun of it. You know what's good for you. You'll stick to your room, your bathroom, the kitchen, and the hallways, I guess. But only the hallway you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. And clean. Why would the fuck? Um, so you live here? Yeah, I'm letting you stay here for free. So mind your manners, or did your mother not teach you about these? Let's just get the tour over with. I meant to click the other one. I'm sorry. Follow me. You put your bags down, follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen on Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janny. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk to your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. You live quite a sad life, if I have to say. Like peanut butter and jelly, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. What we got? General Electronics. We got a sink full of dishes. Oh, you got more than PB and J. What do we got? Like we got get. Hello, kid. Hello, kid. Kitty cat. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. They're off limits. Oh, and can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Someone cleans this place. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did and leave? I don't want to be mean. PB&J, how'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. Oh god, the achievement picture is insane. I didn't, but good for you. Um, is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? I'm gonna be a bit mean with this one. Oh, she's gonna hate me. She's gonna not want to talk to me after I leave. She's gonna be like, "Let's get this funeral over with and never talk again." Oh, I keep close watch on Janet. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn with. Yeah, cracked windows, falling off hinges. I'm assuming pancake batter. It's been there for a couple of weeks. Flowers thrown out. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Uh, Y'all could try a little harder though. Y'all could at least try washing your dishes. Y'all, are you lumping me in with Janny? No, this mess is her responsibility. That's what I pay her for. If you have an issue with the state of the place, take it up with her. Okay, just because you pay someone to clean and you don't like their cleaning, but you just let it happen, that does not falls on you to be wrong. If there's somewhere in town to buy food, what if I want ice cream? Might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. A general store, how very folksy. Let's go with that one. Is it? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping needs. General store just describes that it is. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. As in, what are you gonna do? Beat me? Bathroom, follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As as the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the corner. So, oh, it's nice to meet you, little pet, 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 pet. And I need to go. Ooh, I can talk to animals. I forgot. Don't try to pet Fro Fro. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ni me pour le pass. Are you telling me you know French? Uh, I'm sorry, little lady. Gine le pass Francis. I have no idea what that says. Of course. How typically American. I shall depass myself by speaking a tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. I love this cat. I love him, you little chunky boy. Haha, very funny. Your name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do you do what you must if you must? Guys, I am not jerking off in here. Um, ma'am, I, I, I will not be using the restroom in here. Yeah, let's go with the first one. I'm gonna be as mean as this first person as now because like this is no way to keep a bathroom. I'm not the most clean person. I have things all over my floor, but my bathroom stays clean. But like, what the fuck? There's probably shit and piss in this. There's something leaking out of this. Someone's not washing the mirror. A bunch of feminine products. Guests. Uh huh. Are you sure this toilet works? Yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business. I am going to jail. I'm never mean. You said, okay. That's the spirit. I'm going to be the meanest I can ever be. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You can particularly hear roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. It'd be a lot nicer if Jenny didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of the house, of the place. Maybe pay her more. Remain silent. I want to move on. Lift toilet seat. Ugh. Scram, fellas. This jig is up. Oh, they can talk to me? Oh my god. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. You're good, actually. Use the facility. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is good as a place as any. You do what you must. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. If I go in there and there's cobwebs, the bed's not made, there's trash thrown out the place, there's food stains, cum stains, piss stains, discharge stains, tears stains, blood stains, I'm going to actually fight you. You and Tabitha return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reach the guest room. Oh my god. Thank you. With the state of the guest bathroom, I assume something worse may be afoot. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janny wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. Do you pay her? Like, it seems like you get paid with rants and she cleans, and you don't, like, listen to her. The closet is full of old family stuff. You can hang your clothes up. You can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Should be. I like that term. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. I'll move. Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Are you saying I'm weak? Do not look at me like I'm weak, girl. This is great. Way nicer. Yeah, what a dump. I hate it. It seems a little dusty. This room is nice. Thank you. This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. Oh, nice. Who is this? I want to know who is this? Who's this lady? This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. So who used to sleep here? When this house is almost 150 years old, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here. Carry on a fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Oh, excuse me. I guess I'll start to have to get settled in. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so I can collect your belongings. Why didn't I carry them? We went to the foyer. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return my duty, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Well, I'm good at entertaining myself, girl. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips and battle raps and open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. You you know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh now that it's just us. Yeah, it seems like you don't want to do that. Okay. Look, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you aren't exactly one to talk. Clearly, you and I have very different opinions on hospitality. That bathroom is the world's garbage pool. Maybe we can't start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair until then, okay? I'll have to work to do it. Let's see. What kind of work are you doing? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Do you own the town? Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't own. No, we own the coal. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Can I come watch? What? No, this mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Sounds pretty boring. Don't you ever think about things you could do with your life that might give you a better sense of purpose than running a coal mine? Oh my god. I thought I fucked something up. Hashtag girl bomb. Oh my god. Get that one out of my face. Get that one out of my face. It's just a mean one, but pretty true. Ooh, did I hit something that you might be interested in? Some of us don't have that luxury of choice, nobody. Some of us had to stick around to keep the family business from crumbling, to keep this town from crumbling. Some of us had to temper our expectations for how our lives were going to go. There's a simple satisfaction to getting a task done. That's all I need. Do whatever it is you want to do while I'm done. I'm gone. Just don't do anything dumb or dangerous, not while I'm responsible for you. What am I supposed to do while you're out? There's a very demanding job I should be getting to right now. That doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around town, something until you get tired? There are historical buildings to look at. I'm pretty sure you'll have a great time. I'm not gonna ask you those. I won't keep you, but we should hang out sometime. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. His cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you in the sprawling, decrepit estate. PB and Jane sounds great right now. Yeah, let's go PB and Jane. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks moans of the ancient place. PB and J sounds exactly like what you need to do on the rest of your day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut and J sandwich. It's a daunting task. Give the task for the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh the fear of the food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter and jelly and a plate and a knife. I want to talk to Frofro. Frofro hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go ahead. Go away. And, do you like living here? I despise small talk. Oh, he's got so much personality. Yeah, he's like Giga Chad in it. Do you know what's in the sealed part of the estate? Nosy, aren't you? But of course, I'm not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it doesn't belong. Can you tell me about Tabitha? Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things in my own hands. Don't leave! Ow! And your hand bites you. You back away. I'm gonna go. Oh, screw you. So I want to get that jam. Jenny, stay out in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are the words "Okie dokie." Okay. Oh God. Why is there straight banana choco, banana choco, banana choco, banana choco, banana choco, banana choco? This is all this girl eats is banana choco. You open the fridge. Yo, why'd you open both? Feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Examine the check mayonnaise. I'm just gonna take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars, carefully checking its expiration. You breathe a sigh of relief. It realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate and a knife. I don't want to explore exploitative. I'm sorry, that is disgusting. Why did you do that? What are you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You cannot even tell what it's used to be. This substance doesn't just smell bad; it does smells ancient. For God's sake, put it back. Eat it. That was an option. Body reacts before you even register. What are you doing? Compelled by deep primal disgust. Shove the container in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully, you can forget it exists and move on with life. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. You know you probably shouldn't, but as part of you has to know how old the mayonnaise is. Put up the jar, the label flaking in your hand. It's expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the fifth grade. Let's put it back and forget you ever saw it. I'm gonna put it back and nuke the fridge. Hello, Mad Cat. Look at that bad boy. Search the pantry. And holy shit. GIF. Love me some GIF. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Look closer. Squint your into the darkness of the pantry behind the molded bread. A single book lies, forgotten, a thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. Calf's brain ass. Teddy's favorite. Serve on toast or with plain cracker. Both calf brain and an asperg are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far away, far away from this place. That's disgusting. You shut the book and put it in its place. Take the bread. Pick up the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to satisfying snack. Why is there a mousetrap? I'm dying IRL. Take the mac and cheese. The king of nut butter, besides me. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Oh, protein. My favorite. The only things you need now are a plate and a knife. I'm gonna examine the mac and cheese. I'm not eating it. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. Kraft macaroni and cheese. See, it's different than Kraft. It's Kraft. You pick up, cook it. No, put it back. Empty the box and stuff it down. That's fucked up. I mean, but I'm not that mean. Staying away from the mac and cheese, your cousin's hard rolls, and she already seems to not like you. Put the box back. You found reluctant to making things worse than they already are. Close the pantry. Search the cabinet with its broken hinge. These cabinets must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Examine the mug. Altitude 4,350 feet. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. It reads, I was blown away. Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and that cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. So they get blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. But I get blown at North Rock, Carolina. Maybe you can't route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It must be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It must be nice to see the local sights from before heading out. Examine a shot glass. I served Deb's 50th. Your aunt name was Perlane, so this wasn't her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your aunt, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave up themed shot glasses at their birthday party. Kenai, maybe it belongs to Janny? Maybe. You know, imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to keep her through cleaning this place, especially with Cavahaw's sore face peering over her shoulder. Okay. Grab a bowl. Ooh, what's in there? Moth trap, do not touch. Ha, idiot. Did it spill on me? Your shirt's now unpleasantly wet and you're probably changed into something clean before you leave the house. Close the cabinet. Screw you, cat. It should have fell on you too. You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Make the pibet and J. I probably skipped some shit. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your three ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. All of that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. We're not. We're not gonna go outside. It specifically told me, and I kind of don't want to test that theory. You've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Investigate the Forbidden Wing. It's tempting. Uh, Settle in your room. Don't want to make have them mad, do we? Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep in your bones. You've stumbled up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Take a map, you burned it, put spare clothes into the drawer. The fuck? Get out of here, possum! An a possum lurks within it. It's quite it, but angry. Get the fuck out! Afraid. I friend, no hurt. Aw, what's your name, little guy? It's surprised. I'm Nobodium. Dustin. Well, nice to meet you, Dustin. I'm glad I found you. Warm. Dark. Can you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? Oh, but Perlene died. Only one human lives here. Dustin, not good with names. Two human live here. Uh, Humans who live here. Okay, Dustin can tell you about the two humans who live here. One human sad, one human scary. The sad human? Can you tell me about the sad human? Cries, gives Dustin bad sleeps. to scare him and can tell you always watches eyes hateful. Who is hateful? Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. Fashion? You're cool. No, this is Dustin's house. You poor thing. You look cold in there. Aww. It's probably very unhygienic, but this is really cute. You look clothes on the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his eyes somewhat more at ease than before and looks at you with his shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. Aww. You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for your first job. Check the closet. That's creepy as hell. Little toesies. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked right there. I'm gonna pick up this scary doll because I'm an idiot. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You picked it up, examined it more, closed the. Its foot reads "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry this around with me. That actually kind of spooked me a bit. Take a nap. Examine the painting on the wall. This looks older than your relative, older relative of yours. Judging by the dates on the inscription, you've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about her aunt and cousin until weeks ago. So that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Bell Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she actually is in the mood for a conversation. Let's look out the window. You can imagine how beautiful this garden must be in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening clothes and whip in the shade. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve tapiries, and do whatever you needed to return its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which, of course, would have a little golden fish in there, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that, just not right now. Take a nap. Whoa. I like how imperfect the lines are. Like some are straight, but then you have other ones that are kind of like a little wonky. Just a little wonky. Just a little wonky. Little wonky lines. You immediately collapse in the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in the strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Of course, so you thought. You cough, a small cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. Try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy, strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few hours of some comfortable napping. You might be tired, that's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Investigate the Forbidden Wing. What's happening on? There's no one stopping from going into the Forbidden Wing of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door, only to be impeded by locks and chains. Might as well head to town. If you like this video, bomb that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to tune into the next one. Alright, hope you have a fantastic day, and bye-bye!